I'm Chad.
Hello,
Chad. Chad is the, for those that would understand this, Chad would be the my version of my real life at CTI. So thank you guys for coming, and you guys will get to experience Chad and I as one today.
So before we even get going, just so you guys know, so we can kind of set the context for why we're doing this in the first place. We're part of a training, as some of you know, and one of the things that we're learning how to do in this training is to co-lead. So oftentimes when workshops are given, it's usually one person who's very dynamic and kind of holding the space for everybody. Those of you who are in New Era know what that's like when there's a really dynamic leader. Well, we're in a training where the dynamism actually comes through the relating of the co-leaders. So this is our first time doing it, and we are going to screw up. Yay, failure!
That's weird fingers. Sorry, I've been hanging out with the promoter this morning.
So I started this out with like, we're going to screw up, and we just want to have permission to screw up. And we grant permission for you also to screw up.
Yay!
So just to start the energy out of like, just like kind of letting it all hang out and be as you are, we're going to start out with an icebreaker. So an icebreaker is really like, it's a way for you to stand up, and you're going to introduce yourself to somebody, even if you already know each other's name. And what the question one person is going to ask the other is, if you weren't run by your anger, your guilt, or your fear, what would be possible in your life?
So, is that clear? Is that landing? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why don't you guys give an example?
Okay. Stand up.
Oh, I didn't say Abraham, you dick.
This is my wife.
Yes.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi.
I'm Chad.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. If you weren't being run by your anger, your guilt, or your fear, what would be possible in your life?
Anything.
What do you mean?
Because I wouldn't be afraid, and I wouldn't feel bad about what I did. And then I could just be love, and anything's possible. Basically freedom.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah.
So then the way it's going to work is she's going to ask me the same question, and then I'm going to answer. And then I'm going to go to you, and I'm going to ask you that I'm going to say, hi, my name's Chad, we're going to do that thing, and then I'll ask you that question. And when you ask me that question, I'm not going to answer her the same way that I answered her. I'm not going to answer you the same way I answered her. Okay? So it's like spontaneous. Each time, each person, let it be new. See what opens up for you.
And that was fear, anger, guilt, so whatever's true for you. And at the same time, realize that once you speak to one person and connect with them and share with them, that you're going to then have a different response. That's also true for you with another person. So you'll never say the same thing. A little bit of intention walk.
Ready? Go!
Yes.